Hello and welcome to a tutorial on how to bid in Ohio online private selling officer foreclosure sales. These are the foreclosure sale conducted by a private selling officer, also known as a PSO, online here at auction.com. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to find properties like this on auction.com and what due diligence information we provide in terms of title information and property information, market information, comps, things of that nature. And then we'll show you how to bid in these sales and how you can participate in these foreclosure sales that are now moving into an online auction. So let's jump in. We're at the auction.com homepage, and I'm going to search for properties in Montgomery County. That's where Dayton is in Ohio. So I type in MONT and all these things come up. I can select Montgomery County, Ohio here, and it'll show me 79 properties in the county. And so these are all asset types, including the bank-owned properties that are in our online auctions as well. But for this tutorial, we're talking only about the foreclosure sale. So that filters you down to 52 properties, all in Montgomery County. You can see some in Dayton here. Now these are in live auctions. It's a foreclosure sale. That means this is conducted by the sheriff in the county of Montgomery in Ohio. And most of the properties you'll see here are that way. I've highlighted one, which I've saved to my free dashboard, my account on auction.com. And this one is in Germantown, Ohio. So let's take a look here. So this is a real property that's going to be in a foreclosure sale that's online conducted by the private selling officer, the PSO. And this one is 20 days from the time this is being recorded. We're in August of 2017. The auction is going to start on September 5th and end on September 12th. You'll notice that's a 7-day window. In the sheriff's sale, these auctions are conducted on one day, and it takes, a couple seconds or minutes to conduct one sale, and you have to make your decision in that short time period. When these sales are conducted online on auction.com, you'll be able to bid here. It's a true public sale. But we have all this data to help you with. We have recent pictures. We've had someone go out and take photos of the house. So there are 6 photos you can see here. I'm not going to scroll through them. But if you want to see the street view, we have the Google Maps. So you can look, there's the subject property we're talking about. That's at 8 Hoover Place in Germantown. And this is what the block looks like. Or at least it did when Google drove through that neighborhood. The photos that we talked about, these are the ones that we took recently. So you'll have some recent photos here. I'm going to close out of that. In addition to the property information and the photos and the auction information itself, we also have valuable due diligence information. The title information, it has the different liens, property details on it. Here's the first mortgage, the one that's in default, that's being foreclosed on right now. The rest of this looks pretty clean. Looks like there's Ohio Homeowner Assistance LLC $35,000 lien. This is great information that you need to know about the individual properties that are going to be in these sales. So all of this is on the property page. We can't bid on this one yet, plus this is a real auction. I don't want to be participating in this sale. It's going to start in 19 days and 17 hours. But what we do have is a sample property that we created just for this tutorial so you can see how the bidding works. This one is ending in 10 minutes. And if I want to register for this, I'm going to have to do it pretty quickly. So I'm going to click to register to bid right here. And I already have a login, an account with auction.com, but if you don't, it's as simple as signing up right here with your first name, last name, email address, and a password so you can save information into your account. I would also encourage putting a phone number on here. If you're the winning bidder, we're going to want to get in contact with you right away. But I'm going to log in, so I'm going to pause. All right, now that I'm logged in, this is how you register to bid for the property. So you have to type in your business phone, an address, city, country you're in, state, zip code. And what we need here is a credit card number. Now we're going to put a deposit. It says $2,500 here, but it's actually $100 that would be held on your card for each property you'd register for. This ensures that every person that's bidding in the auction, basically we're identifying that they're a legitimate bidder and not just someone who's coming in and messing up the auction. So you have to have a credit card or a debit card or something like that you can put in here that we can verify that your name and your credit card are you. So everyone who's bidding the auction is serious about bidding and that it just makes sure that the auction is legitimate. So I'm going to enter in this information. All right, so now we're all registered and ready to bid. Our bid box is open here. There's 9 minutes left in the auction. We have an estimated value range on this property that's just a random number for this exercise. We have a lender's max bid of $65,000. And so in this auction, the lender is actually bidding on this property to protect their loan, right? And so I'm going to place a bid of $61,000. That's the next bid. It's going to be below this, so I'll probably be outbid by the lender automatically by the system. Here we go. Yes, I'm going to confirm. All right, I am the high bidder at $61,000. So now we're going to wait and see, as this time is clicking out, what's going to happen. Oh, I've been outbid. The current bid is $62,000. Now I could bid 63 again, but I think I know what's going to happen. We're going to pause and come back as this timer gets back closer to 0, and we'll be back in 1 second. All right, we're back. We're down to 1 minute and 20 seconds. And this time, I think I'm going to want to beat the lender, so I'm going to do a $66,000 bid. But since we're getting towards the end of the auction and we want every investor to have a last chance, it's probably going to add some more time onto this auction. I'm going to confirm my bid. I am the high bidder. Notice that we went to 2 minutes and 45 seconds. It looks like it added on 2 minutes to the auction. So any other investors that are watching, they can place another bid above my 66 at 67. We're still in this $1,000 bid increment, and the lender's max bid has been exceeded. So unless another investor outbids me in the next 2 minutes and 26 seconds, I will be the winning bidder. All right, we're going to pause again and come back for the final seconds. All right, we're back, and there's 20 seconds left in the auction. And so now we're watching the final countdown. I'm still the high bidder at $66,000, and we're going once with 12 seconds, going twice with 6 seconds. There's still time for someone to outbid me. 2, 1, and it's finalizing. I won the auction. That's exactly how it works in these online foreclosure sales. So this would have taken a 7-day period for people to watch and be able to register and bid in the auction. And in the final seconds, as we placed a bid, you saw that the time added on 2 minutes to it. We're able to change that number. If there's a lot of properties in the auction, we might only add 1 minute if there's a lot of activity, or we can add 2 or even 5 minutes if we want to. But the idea is to make sure all investors have an opportunity to place that final bid. And what's going to happen next is I'm going to get contacted by auction.com and get the buyer information form so that I can place my earnest money deposit within 24 hours. And then I have to pay the final leftover amount within 30 days following the confirmation of sale by the courts. So this is how private selling officer sales work online at auction.com, and we hope to see you participating in the near future. Thanks for following this tutorial, and we'll talk to you soon.